What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I wanted to go over the new LOLI MERLIN coming to the JP version of the game in the next patch, so let's get into it. Alright, so I wanted to go over this unit because I know a lot of people have seen the unit and just assume like instantly that it's really bad. And I'm not gonna lie, like from the my first glance at LOLI MERLIN, she didn't really look that impressive, and especially from what we saw on the live stream as well, I didn't really see that she had like a purpose in the meta, I guess you could say. Like she don't really have like a spot, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we have the translations here from Reddit, the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Reddit. They actually posted it here, and it's the exact same translations as GC database, by the way, so there shouldn't be any difference. But yeah, we're gonna go over LOLI MERLIN's kit and explain why she's actually not that bad, but I still think that she is a skip like for the general like free-to-play JP player base. But also go over her kit and explain why she has her value in what she can do. So LOLI MERLIN, she is green attribute, so that's already like a sign that she's a counter for the one. For passive, when the hero is taking damage from an enemy card, total damage will not go over 40% of the hero's max HP, and for every 4% of HP, increases attack related stats by 1%. So after analyzing the passive, it only actually has the 40% damage taken on Merlin herself. I know Sora and like a few others were explaining how it's probably like the whole field, but the way they word it and how it actually will be in game, from the looks of it, is based on the hero's max HP. So just Merlin getting attacked, she can only take 40% at the most from a card. So that's just something to know right there. It doesn't apply for the entire team from what I know. I could be wrong, obviously. Maybe they'll change it when she drops tomorrow, because you know, the information isn't really final yet, because it was like a test when they did the live stream. But just to let that just to let you guys know, right? But yeah, and then her attack related stats increase only gives you 25% at 100% HP. So if she loses any HP because of like taking damage or whatever the case, she's gonna be losing like the attack related stats she starts with. So she's starting with 25% attack related stats at 100% HP, and she's gonna start getting super low depending on how much HP she loses, right? And I don't really think that having 25% attack related stats is that much of like a boost, really. Like obviously it's boosting a lot of your stats, but the fact that LOLI MERLIN is an unknown race, you cannot run her with green Gilther, so she's not getting any buff that way. The moment she takes damage, the attack related stats will decrease, so she's not going to be increasing as much if she goes second. If she's going second, she's taking damage for sure, and she's not going to have the max passive that she has initially, right? But I guess if you go with like a CC build, she could probably do like a lot of damage if you go first, right? But yeah, that's her passive out of the way. For her first skill here, she's gonna inflict power strike damage. So it says intense here, but that's a translation. Basically, it's just the same as Sariel's card, the single target power striker here, which does additional damage based on the enemy's resistance. So if they start stacking up resistance, this card is gonna do an insane amount of damage. And then for her second card here, she's going to deal 280% of damage to all enemies and apply Infect for 2 turns. And Infect actually nullifies any recovery, regeneration, and heal of the target. So I see like what the main idea was with what they were trying to do with the Merlin. I think they were going for like a counter stall like kind of card there. I think they went with Infect just to counter Liz ultimate, because Liz ultimate is based on her recovery. Liz ultimate is actually based on, it's a healing based ultimate. It's not actually like a buff based ultimate, even though it applies buffs. So the moment you apply Infect, it actually negates the Liz shield that is given the moment she does the ult, and it actually stops the healing from the ultimate itself. So I feel like that was the main reason they gave her the Infect card. But yeah, just to counter the Liz team and like a counter stall match. So I feel like that was a good addition for her, but it could have been probably like another damaging skill to kind of coincide with her like attack related stats increase. And then for ultimate here, she's going to deal 400% of damage to all enemies and creates a shield equal to 5% of the damage dealt. When attacked, no bonus damage is applied, excludes rupture. So basically how this works is she gives herself a Liz shield the moment she ults, and the shield is like the damage for the shield is based on how much she did. So like the shield will be like let's say, so it's 400%. And then the shield will be equal to 5% of the 400% damage. So 5% of whatever the damage dealt will be how tanky the shield is on Merlin. And it can be good, obviously, and especially because it acts the same as a Liz shield is really good. You know what I mean? Like, it just nullifies all card effects. The only thing I see with this is that it scales. The damage for the shield itself will scale. So like at 1 out of 6, it's only going to be 5% of the damage dealt, and that's not really that insane if you really think about it, because you're only doing 400% AoE and it's not anything crazy. So honestly, like, I don't really know if the ultimate's going to come into play as much, really. Obviously matches will be stalled out because of her passive, and she can't take more than 40%, so you'll probably you might actually get the ultimate like pretty consistently in your PvP matches. But if she dies and isn't able to get this, then you're kind of cucked. And also, if she's low on health after taking a few hits from the one, her ultimate is not going to do a lot of damage because she isn't getting the attack related stats increase. So that's another thing to note as well. And to be honest, I don't think Merlin is the best unit per se, but I mean, I think she's a decent character, and she's probably good in off meta like comps. In the live stream on Korean, they did like a mirror match. They did LOLI MERLIN in place of Green Gulther on the Glue Eater team, and honestly, like, the match was kind of just like a stall fest, really. Like, they would just attack the Merlin, and then it would only take 40%, and then whenever they attacked into like another unit, it would just like, basically the match was just stalled out like a ton, really. I think she worked a lot better on the Festival King team because of the infect she applies as well, making it so the enemies can't heal off the debuffs they are using. But yeah, and I feel like no one really runs cleanse in the meta, so you can run LOLI MERLIN with like a red Gulther, and that could be good as well for her. But not being unknown race cucks her so much, because Green Gulther is literally the best unit in the game in terms of support. So that's my thoughts on LOLI MERLIN. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I don't think she's that insane. I think she's like pretty decent, you know. Obviously for the free-to-play players, I would say skip personally, like, because I don't really think the banner is good as well. We actually go over that before we wrap up the video. I have it pulled up from Marili, yeah. So he actually found the on their website, so the Netmarble JP, and the banner, it doesn't look that insane, man. It really doesn't. Like, Festival King is a pick guaranteed at 900. So you have Festival King, LOLI MERLIN, you have Goddess Elizabeth, you have the new Denzel, Sariel, new King Arthur. I think this is Red Arthur if I'm not mistaken. You got Mercenary Matrona, so the blue Matrona, Holy Knight, what is that? I think this is Death Pierce, I think. And then we have Deldry, we have Escanor, we have I think this is Blue Merlin. We got, what is this, Red Merlin, right? The collector one. The Sin of Wrath, Demon Meliodas, so this is the red Demon Meliodas. Sin of Jealousy, this is the blue Giant Diane. And then you have Nunchuck Bond here, and then I think this is Blue King as well. And what is Red Gulther? Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, like, this is literally just all coin shop sins. You have a bunch of coin shop sins. You have Sariel, Arthur, and like I don't know, man. The banner just does not look good. And especially if you're free to play, like, I don't think there's many units on this banner you're really going for in terms of like picking up, you know. Like, I mean, Goddess Elizabeth's good, Merlin's good, Festival King has some use, Sariel is very good, and that's literally it for the banner. Like, if you have dupes on these festival units already, I would say skip, personally. And I don't really think that in the end, like, summoning and pulling like Merlin is really gonna benefit you as much as pulling the one did when he dropped. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on it. Yeah, skip the banner. I would say skip. I'm personally skipping myself on my JP, so, you know, have fun if you do your summons. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.